So over to you, Mr. Starter. So well-matched cars in very wet conditions, and you rather get the feeling that some will love it, some may hate it. We shall see as they enter their first heat of the afternoon. Drivers at the back in flying form as ever, 216, 215. Lee Evans back for that car in its second or third meeting, so I struggle with it so far. But effectively, prior to having a break from proceedings, would have been a star grader, so effectively slightly ahead of the handicapper. So 129 then, Bradley Collins is the leader from 167. Charlie Croucher, another Kent-based man, in second. And again, just when it looked like the rain may have been easing, just as we start, it absolutely thunders down again, so not making life at all easy. But many rod-based drivers often say it's best to be either completely dry or completely wet, but we know what they've got today. So 129 then leads around the Safari Engineering turn, 167 and 707. Treble 1 is plenty of success in this class. Is next. We've lost Wright in 114. Xandian driver gone to the infields. So 129, 167, treble 1 trying to go around the outside. And that's a brave bid. 428 next with 771 and then 625. So Abbott is squeezed between second and third. He now goes second. So good drive here from treble 1 as they make their way around the outside. 129, treble 1 is next. As they go past the Safari Engineering pit gate turn. So 129 still leads, but for how much longer? Dan Abbott, fair play. Not worried about going around the outside. It's lap number 7. 129 then and treble 1 as they go through. 129 blue flag as Abbott looks to find a way past and now goes through down the back straight. We'll have to just maintain that line and cut in. Others making big ground, not really that evident. From the back, 208, 215 and 216 come through. Blue flag for Chris Webb in 208 is just ahead of 215 and 216. So non-contact racing, but must keep a fair line. And treble 1 has that lead at the moment. It'll be halfway next time. This is starter for the leader. 71 is coming through. This does look suspiciously like 771, but it is Sam in there. So treble 1 that leads, 129, 707. So 129 will have his blue flag this time, the driver in second place, but fair play to the Sussex man. Dan Abbott is away here, and some would say nothing's going to stop him now. He's miles ahead. 129 showing the blue flag. Sam goes on the outside in an attempt to find a way past. 625 going well in this, and about to challenge for second is Ben Copper. And the two Coppers who've raced in bangers and rookie rods in recent years have certainly found their way. It's a shame they can't really ask their old man for advice. So we go through. He's here today as well. So treble 1 then, miles clear. 129, 71 and 625, 757 and 428, 167. This is where the race is on. A 526 blue flag as 167 goes up the inside. This lead is getting huge as he goes through. 14 laps done, 5 next time for the leader. So blue flag's going to be shown here to a couple, and there is not a lot between that pack, between second down to about 13th. So the 5-lap signal goes out for the leader and the man that's going to win this, barring mechanical problems. Again, 129, 208 Black Cross. So 129 again, blue flag for the second place, Mr. Starter, 625 as they come through. So 4 laps to go, and the man in second is just holding him at the moment. 129, 625. So treble 1 is clear, 625's gone second, so blue flag to 129 as they come through, 625, 771 as they come through for the battle for second place. Again the blue flag shown, 625 has waited patiently, now has to try and get past 625 and 129. 129 must keep the line, but in fairness to him, the rest must try and go round the outside to actually make the position. So down to the final couple of laps we go. Treble 1 at this stage is on the verge of getting on the back group of this lot before the end of the proceedings. So 129 sticking on for second, 625, and George Morris in 707 round the outside now. Webb is making a bit of an effort to get past, but it's all about second place. Meanwhile, all eyes on the home straight as a checkered flag unveiled. It's going to be a win for the Sussex driver, Dan Abbott. Here we go then, the race on for second. 129 and 625, 317 in trouble at the back. Here's the battle for second then, and 129 is going to last home from 625. 208 got there ahead of 707, and then after that was 71, 216 and 215, 451, and the rest that will come through and gradually complete the distance. And as they do that, they've all got across the line so the red flags can go out. So in race number 2 for the Ricky Rods, treble 1 was very impressive in the conditions, didn't mind going to the outside. Give us a starter, the Polleysport Yokohama Tyres Series Grand Final. So 134 Black Cross is the first to note. The other we didn't mention, 411 Richie Warner is there, and also 486 Bobby Pooley, former stock car man. So 337 got first run on 51, and Birkin leads the way. Only going to you. So they head to the far side. It's 337 and 51 then that lead the way. 134 Tom Burgess behind that, the fourth place man, and Burgess getting held up. So 337, the ever-present Ashley Birkin then leads the way and got first run, and in these conditions that could well be crucial. 51 is trying to live with him. 134 behind that. So it's 337 and 51. 154 changes his number wherever you look, 54 and 154, but it is Anthony Burgess that's in amongst that machine. Gap then back to 68 Pete Jennings, and after Pete 603, 12 and 411. Certainly Reece Humphreys in 12, the Middlesex man who went very well in the wet in practice. Is going all right in this, but this front pair are clear. And if it stays as it is, it's going to be Andy King with his crown, the overall series winner. He had enough points in the series to have that cushion, but Birkin will take the prize for the race itself. Gap back behind those. Shame that Mike Daniels not racing, because he's been an ever-present all season, but can't do today. Pete Jennings in fourth, but 60 points behind him, so they can't catch him effectively, but as you have to race to get the prize, not good news for him. So it'll be halfway was the starter for the leader. Ashley running X joints in 337. Can Andy King find any way back? There are back markers looming. There's the halfway stage then for Ash. There's been an ever-present in lightning rods for many seasons now. 51 is around 4 lengths behind in second. They in turn 8 lengths ahead of the Burgess double. 62 behind that former saloon stock car driver Ian Scoop from many moons ago. The guy was in nappies. Anyway, he's racing in lightning rods now, along with Terry, who's back in this one in 562. but this leading pair further clear. 337 then has got past the first back marker. He's got 562 and 585. Another former stock car man up ahead of him. 29's gone round over ahead of the leader on turn 2. They take evasive action. 337 gets past the 585 car and 285 car, 51 likewise. And that now has cleared. So 337 then the leader has gone through with 14 laps done. It's 5 next time. So 5 laps for 337, 51. Charging after him, 29 has rejoined right in front of the leader, so still a bit of work to be done. 51 looks good for second. They're a long way clear of 134 and 154 as they head for the far side once again. And 337 has a lead of 3 lengths, 51 in second. Behind those, the 2 Burgesses as we're into the final 4 laps in the grand final of this season-long series. Down on the home straight, 411 Richie Warner is making ground on 68. It will be shown a blue flag for a reminder to keep his line as 411 makes ground. But back up front, 337 is now in the clear. And here he comes towards us, 337 the leader with 2 laps to go. 51 is second. They are miles ahead of 134 and 154 in turn, and miles ahead of the rest, which is 411, and then behind that 12 and 68. But there's a lap to go. The top 2 in the series, it was all decided on the first bend when 337 managed to get first run on 51 and has never looked like being stopped since that point. He comes round the turn for the final time and coming to take the race part of the Yokohama Tyres Series final. It's Ashley Birkin in 337. 51 will take the overall points, and with that second, the Burgess double act come third and fourth in 134 and 154, then 411, 12, after that 68, 603, 107, 486, and the rest that will come through and complete the distance. And as they do that, Mr. Starter, the red flags can go out to end the feature for the lightning rods. We'll add those points up, although I think it's pretty clear cut exactly who is going to be where and present those awards in a few moments' time. Top 3 as well as overall on the series. Let's hand back to Mr. Starter. Here we go for the feature race, the bangers today, race number 4. Shakedown series final, and a good entry of cars and some good names out there in this particular bracket. As well, with Mark Almeida, Ashley Wallace amongst the fields. Shepping 296 as well. So here we go, every couple of laps are done. One up on 2 wheels. Shot turn now, looks quite spectacular momentarily before double 2. So as we race through then, here comes the battle for the leads. And it's 440. Who heads the way down the back straight and has rather escaped the field here. So through the opening couple of laps, 15 of them. So the second place driver, 143. And then behind those is Jimmy at 414. And then behind those is Jason Greener at 438. So 144 and 438. 295 behind that, treble 3. far side, and it's 438 to leads. Jimmy is still in there amongst them. Where's 440? That's the question. He's still there, so 440 back in front. From 438 into second again, heading it out for the leader. Once more, as they head down the Aldershot turn, still 3 laps to go. And here we go, with 440 still leading, 438, 295, and 414. As they head to the back straight, no back markers now in the way. Just 2 laps to go, as they head down the turn. These second and third place drivers very, very quick indeed. They go through 2 laps to go, 440, 438, 295, can they catch him? 414 is into fourth, but we need scraps to pick up in the latter part of this as they head to the top part of the circuit again. It's the lap left to go, and it is 440. It's the series winner, but he take the race as well. 438 trying to come back for more as they head to the far side. The back markers aren't going to help him. It's half a lap to go then. 440 with Andy Silva, legs and legs away, goes round the turn for the final time. He's just about going to have an up in hand to take the checker flag. 438 is second, 295 is third, then 414, and after that, several that may have been a lap will stay down, so we'll leave that for lap sheets to determine could play a part when it comes to the series, although most of that done and dusted. 143, not here, racing into the spinners there. With that, they're all done, they're flights to go out to end the banger Southern Shakedown final of the afternoon. Trophies for the top 3, and the series again to be presented shortly. Okay, here we go then, set to go, second batch of heats, or the first effectively for these. It's race 5, first heat for the rookie rods. The rookie rods into stride, brighter conditions away to our right. Just don't look to the left of race control, but hopefully a dry spell on its way for enough of the rest of our afternoon. 129 and 707 set the early fractions. In this rookie rod class, which saw Dan Abbott in treble 1, an easy winner of their first exchange today. Starts this one in around 10th, we've already made 1 place up. So down the far side we've lost 428 and 37 who've come a cropper against the marker tyres. So 129 then has the leads, 707. George Morris on the outside of those, 625 in fourth, now has a clear run. The problem's over on turn 2 for the traffic, 167 and 707. 167 will have a black cross for that exchange. So again, treble 1 trying to go around the outside of the 625 car as they head to that back straight. So 129, 167 ahead of 707 at this point. They're about a dozen lengths clear of Copper and Abbott. Then Sam Owen and Lee Evans. So down the far side, 129. Brad Collins has the run on him here, the Kent driver. 167 is next, 707 behind that. Those are the top 3 as they charge their way down the home straight. Abbott has now got past Copper in 625 and now has a clear run at the third place driver. We saw how quick he was in the first race, treble 1, and who bet against him getting on board this race as well. Behind those we see Lee Evans and Charlie Webb. 71 is next in Sam Owen as his change on second as the low-grade drivers rather get in each other's way. That's allowing 111 and 625 to close in. It's lap number 7, and here on the home straight Collins still leads, 707, 111, 167 and 625. Blue flag on 71 and 144 missed the start of those halfway down the back straight. 129 though the leader. heads up the home straight again. Can they find a way past? Treble One is on the wide outside again, and is the only man really to make giant progress that way all afternoon. It'll be halfway next time mark for the leader, 129, and Treble One. 625 is trying to go around the outside as well as 129 sticks on. Here we go then, up the home straight halfway, and again Treble One is right round the outside on rails. 129 trying to hold on to things, but Treble One looks again as though he's got his man, and goes on by the car length down into that third turn. 625 is trying to keep with him. Did go away in the previous race. Can he live with Abbott though? So 625 into second. Treble One in the lead. Those two will now pull away, you would think. 707, 129 and 67 behind those as they head round at the top turn. So this front pair, 625, chasing his fellow Sussex driver. The Eastbourne driver against the man from Hurst Green in second, gap to 129 in third. And now the rest battling through to keep an eye out for 215, who's just gone fourth, and he's being tracked through by Damien Wright in 114. So 215, Harry Smith is now on a charge, now into third, and he will now get a clear run at Treble One in 625. But time running out because they come up the home straight this time. The front pair go through with 14 laps done. It's 5 next time. So Treble One, credit to 625. He's kept the heat on Treble One, and there's 5 laps to go plus this. Treble One then leads, 625 all over him. The back marking 37 up ahead. So Treble One goes through the 5-lap signal. Now 215. Harry Smith into third. Can he get on the back of the 625 car? I think it's asking a lot in these conditions. In the final 4, can 625 put pressure on Treble One? Third place for 215, 114 in fourth. The 4-lap signal goes out. So Dan Abbott looking to make it 2 out of 2. Behind those 625 in second, clear. 215 and 114 have readily pulled clear of the 5th place driver. There's only 3 laps to go. So the 2 Sussex drivers lead here on the home straight. And around 8 lengths clear at 215. 625 a few moments ago was putting pressure on Treble One. Is there any more to offer, or is Treble One going to have another heat win here? He goes through 2 laps to go. Copper in second, Smith in third with Wright in fourth. Behind those is Collins in 129. 208 is trying to get round the outside. Chris Webb for late headway, but with a lap to go, all eyes on the lead, which is still with Treble One. 625 just can't seem to find the extra to make that challenge. At 215, it was asking a lot for him to get on the back end of 625 before the end of the race, but we're into the final knockings and making it 2 out of 2 this afternoon in conditions that clearly suit the car. It's another one for Dan Abbott in 111. Good drive from 625 in second, 215 and 114. 129 stuck to the inside like a limpet. Will finish behind 208, who came next. 144, 707 and 71, and the rest will gradually come through and complete the distance. They've now done that, Mr. Starter, so the red flags can go out to end heat 2 for the rookie rods, which finished pretty much like the first one. Treble One taking to the conditions nicely and to the outside line. That was the key factor. Then the lightning rods, and again somewhat gloomier conditions than the previous race. Let's hope the rain manages to avoid this once more. 107 sets the early fractions here. Ian Thompson, and again just referring to what we were saying earlier, the track kind of in between at the moment, not sopping wet and not bone dry, so not easy. So 107 can take advantage of the conditions. The Dartford driver potentially with a win here. See what happens. 107 leads the way. 486, the much experienced Bobby Pooley in second place then. Man who spent many of his time in contact classes in the stock cars. In the Lightning Rods currently in a nicely turned out mobile. He goes in second. 603, Kieran Clark in third, the Essex-based man. Essex the place for Lightning Rods, isn't it? So many of the drivers from that part of the world. 134 goes next, Tom Burgess from Stoke. Terry in 562 behind that. And then car 12, Reece Humphreys on the inside of Ian Nicklin. 562, a bit skew width down the back straight, but manages to correct that. Back to 29.68 before 11. So we go through on lap number 6. And 107 still leads. 107 then with a 10 length lead. 603 has got through into second. 134, who wasn't behind the pace setters in the feature race earlier, is making eye-catching progress. Richie Warner in 411 is coming through the pack, and now has clear daylight between him and 562 and 12. But this leader, 107, is clear. Ian Thompson then. So lapping quickest is 134, which is no surprise. That's going through. It'll be halfway next time for the leader. Kieran is clear in 107. 603, 134 and 486. Those are the top four then. Halfway stage is reached. 107 then. Seemingly just got to keep doing exactly what he's done in the first 10 laps of this, because looking good. 62 Ian Scruton up ahead of him, and other than that, a clear way. But 134 has gone second, lapping quickest. Can he turn it on the second half of this race and catch the low grade driver? 603 and 486 still battling. 295, or 285 rather, 12, 562 and 411. So as they head to the far side then, 107's lead is about a dozen lengths. 62 just up ahead of him is about Marco. We're on lap 13. I think 107 may just have enough in hand here. I think 107 is certainly quick enough. But as you can already see how quickly 134 is getting away from the third and fourth place man. Certainly not hanging around as they head their way then towards us once again. And up front, the leader, 107, is clear. Has gone through with 14 done markets, 5 next time for 107, ahead of 134, 503 and 486. As they head round the turn then, the 5-lap signal goes out. Ahead of in second place, 134. As we head into the closing stages then of events at number 7 here this afternoon, and it looks like it's going to be a win for the low grades here, and the white grade driver who comes soon, Kieran Thomas then in 107, clear. No doubting 134 with no surprise is closing the deficit, but nowhere near enough. He's pulled right away from third and fourth place. He continues to battle, but there's 3 laps to go for the leader then. 107 then leads from Dartford and is cleared by still that similar distance of 134, who's further clear of 603 and 486. 285 and 12 come next. We're down to the final lap or so of racing. The lap plus is to go for the leader, who heads down the far side still with a clear lead. 134 eating into the advantage, but with nowhere near enough effect. So 134 will be second, 603 and 486. Reece Humphreys in 12 round the outside of 285. Could yet be a change, but no change up front. It's a flag-to-flag victory for 107. It takes the win. 134 is second, third place 603, then 486, 12 who got their head at 285, 51, 411 and 337, but the big guns struggled to get to the front runners with that. So win for the white grade in our second lightning rod race of the day, and we'll see that winner, the Dartford driver, on his lap of honour next. with Jimmy Craig up front, the top two going each other's way, and Corey's going to be Tyler in 330 going round. So down the back straight, it's Lee Kingsnorth, the Anglian that leads. Now we saw in the previous race Jason Greener very, very quick, and is now setting after 400, but two very useful drivers here, battling for the leads. 760 and 364 and 59. Tyler Wilkin, the hot rod man, into fourth place. So up front, Greener goes through, he's not driving with it. 760 and 330. Done next. Back down the grid, we lose 5 here on the home straight. We've lost another one who's facing the traffic here on the home straight. So 438 then leads. 18 in unfamiliar colours, or lack of colours today, who was champion of the universe here last week. There's one of them, tell the family. Here on the home straight, 330, 760, 364. Sometimes when you look off the bench where the drivers steal sometimes of how they handle the race cars, despite the fact they're only domestic bangers. So 438 looks very quick and is pulled ahead of 400. It's no mark. 330 and 360 will go next. Now 422 gets his safety. Sam Lewis here. But 438 goes further clear. And amongst the map markers, including Shep in 97. Peter Hammer in 131. 59 into third. Tom Green Street. What a fabulous place that sounds. So they head into the closing stages then. And still, 438 has got through 9 gun mark, is 5 next time. 400 is second still. Back on the third. With 143, 760, all involved. As here on the home straight, 400 goes through. 59 also in that battle for the third place, 99 just behind those. But the leader, 8 is stretched right away. 4 to go, he's amongst this group, there he is on the back end of that. Solid runners, 400 in second. Oh, those back markers gets well and truly the positive away to our left. So 3 laps for us this to go. For the lead car, 438 then comes round and up the home straight. 3 laps left to go. Here's clear. Back markers between him and second, 400s. 143 down is into thirds. And then 59 is next back, he hits third on that end. So down the final couple of laps then, 438 the leader. Has the advantage of 400s. 59, 143, 894 the world champion for the lap. And 760. But no doubting the man that's going to win this, provided he can get through the last lap unscathed, which seems a certainty. 400 behind that, then comes 894, who's up to third, and charging rates. But coming off the final there, there's going to be another one for Jay. In 438 Jay, boy, takes the win. Second place will go to the 100, there's the race in third, which is led by Almeida, 894. 59, 760, 143 and 295. Oh, it's a right posted for one. Towards the end of that, involving Joey in 760. Quite a heavy one, comes up again and the flags and bar mark to end proceedings on that domestic panel. That was lively at the end, not quite sure what caused that, but the red flags are out. No doubting the winner though. It was J-Boy Jay Greener in 438 who takes another win in the bangers. Good drive as well. Very, very quick indeed. afternoon for the rookie rods. 25 laps of the Aldershot circuit. And Triple One having to start this to the front of the Reds after his earlier race wins. And in these conditions, I would say, difficult one to call. 625 has been best of the rest so far today. And goes into 5th place at this relatively early stage. No 215 this time, Harry Smith, who made good progress at the end of Heat 2. So George Morris, another Essex-based driver, has the lead. 129. We've stuck to that inside as though he's sellotape there throughout the day. Brad will no doubt try the same. 167 third. 625 under pressure from Sam in 71 as they try and get past 37. 625 and 71 will be shown a black cross between them, just to remind them. The contact is not permitted, as a brief warning. So 707 then has the lead. 71 meanwhile now goes up the inside of 625. Treble One has seen off 208, but hasn't helped his progress to get to the front runners in the early parts. So 707 with a lead of about 7 lengths. 129, 167, then the battle between 71 and 625. Extra laps on this, so no excuses for the back pack as they try and come through. And 707 at the moment enjoying this solo, up front and clear and pulling further ahead. 71 and 625, Lee Evans and 428 with Treble One and 208 as they try and make a bit of progress. But as we've said many times, the sticky conditions not necessarily helping now. Not dry, not wet, somewhere in the middle, and makes it very, very difficult indeed. So 707 goes through, clear of 129 and 167, Charlie Croucher. 71 and 625, they continue their titanic battle. Two younger drivers there having a good battle for 4th spots. 451, 144, Treble One, 208 and 428. The lifting grade may well have thwarted the hat-trick, but I have to say at the moment, someone's going to have to make a move quick because 707 continues to go clear. Up front then, there's the leader. 129 still in second. Crouch on the outside, then 71 and 625. 451, 144, Lee Evans out wide of Dan Abbott. Then Chris Webb in 208, 428 and 114. So this is where the battle is. And again, 129 sticking to the inside. Must keep that line, but we're going to have a go at trying to get past. It'll be halfway next time for the leader mark. 707, who is miles clear. 71 now goes second. 625 in third. They continue their battle as 129 goes from second to about 6 in one fell swoop. And that's the disadvantage of losing that inside line. So 707 clear, 71 and 625, 451, but going to take an absolute miracle to catch this leader, despite the fact we've still got 12 laps to go. It's a good race for the rest of them, but this leader has skipped the field. 71 then, still there in second. Sam Owen holding off Ben at the moment in 625, 451, improved performance from Josh in this one. Croucher in 167 and Treble One next, who has picked off the odd place in the last couple of laps, but is not going to get his hat-trick today unless something bizarre happens in the final 10 laps of this final. So leader 707 is not far off half a lap clear. 71 and 625. 625 sideways round the bend, just about managed to hold on to things but lost ground. That's allowed 451 into third. So 71, 451 is next as we head into the final stages then. I think 707, even I could win from here as we head into the closing part then. He goes through. 71 now clear second. Treble One is again using that outside line, an advantage We've got problems on the back straight, so yellow's Mr. Starter, so yellow flag's out and showing. So the pace car will join us on the raceway and pick up the leader here on the home straight. 167 has gone on the back straight and not moving. So midway down that back straight, lap 17 at the time of the caution flag. Certainly Charlie is all okay, but not going to move from that position. So that's the reason for the yellow flag. Leader had a huge lead. That lead slightly extinguished somewhat with the caution flag. We'll get 167 to safety and then back to green. So here we go then, the resumption of the final, and 707 still with a good lead, but back markers in 5, 2, 8 and 37 have been now passed, so 71 will have a crack at the leader here, 451 likewise, but time is not necessarily on their side, so Samo in second, Josh Crowther in third, and a back marker up ahead in Billy Stickley in 48. So can 707 hold on? He would have won by an absolute mile. He's now going to have to make sure he's got his wits about him. He goes through with 19 laps done. It's 5 next time. 71, 451 are next. 48 just between the leader and the second place driver. Trevor 1 continues his move through. He's about to challenge the third with 625. 48 blue flag. So the leader's through with 5 to go. So 707 then, clear down the back. 71 trying to get past 48 and now does that. So again, still time to make a play for this leader. 625 before that signal goes out. 707, 71, 625 and treble 1. And no excuses for them here because 707 was going to win this by a mile. And with the stoppage, it's given them half a squeak. But it's pulling away from them again. 71 now a clear second, then back into third with Abbott battling away. So in this final heat of the afternoon, 707 then, a final race of the afternoon after the 2 heats, then 707 clear with 2 to go. Such confusion with the other formulas having their finals early today. Nothing to do with vodka. 707 then is clear. 71, 625. So Ben and Matt continue their battle for third place. There's just a lap to go though, up front. And it is 707 from 71, 625 and treble 1 as they head to the final part of this race. As I'm afraid once again that rain begins to fall as he comes around the turn for the final time. Going to be a good win here from George Morris. The Essex driver will take the final on the afternoon. 71 seconds, 625, then treble 1, 114, 451 and 208, 129, 428, 216 and 317. With that, red flags can go out to end the final for the rookie rods this afternoon. And well done to 707, who fully deserved that, and will take his lap of honour shortly. horrendously foul conditions. The final race of the lightning rods today, classed as a heat. Can anyone stop 107? Leads again here, has got the better of Mark Collins in 29 in the first part of the race. And is away, 486 Bobby Pooley. I thought he might get closer in the previous race, but maybe conditions not helping him. A very experienced driver, of course, it's the 486 car. 603 and 12 come next. Chance here perhaps for Reese in 12 to get closer. He looked like he was liking the conditions earlier on in the day. Can he make that count in the race here? So 20 laps of duration, we're on to lap 3 already. So 107 leads, 486 and 29. Through goes 12 into 4th place. 603 has pulled over, may well be about to become the first retirement of the contest. So 107, 486, got back to 29 and 12. Terry going better in this in 562. And 603 does put up here on the inside of the circuit. So 107 this time hasn't got away. 486 is living with him. Racedown goes third in car 12. And the back of the pack again, 411 is ahead of the star drivers. 51 is with him with 337. They've got plenty of work to do to live with these front runners. So to the far side, Bobby Pooley challenging the 107 car shortly. Car number 12 back in third. Be interesting to see who's lapping quickest. We'll get that information in a second. And it is Bobby Pooley, so 486 is quickest out there. And so I was surprised in the previous race the position he was in where he ended up, but clearly those problems sorted out this time. So through goes Thomas, through goes Pooley. They were good. Doesn't let clear of Reese Humphries in 12, 562 next and 68 as they head down into turn 3. 107 has a length and a half over 486. 285 up ahead, Ian Nicklin from the Midlands. So he's used to this weather as they go through halfway this time. Mark for 107 and 486 as they charge up the home straight. So halfway stage. We'll excuse you that one, Mr. Starter, for the conditions. They go through 107 and 486 then. Halfway, 585's gone here on the home straight. Matt Cope. So 107 and 486 as you were. In front, 62, the latest back marker. So 107 and 486. Richie Waller is making good progress again round the outside of the field. But back to the leaders here on the home straight. They go through with 107 and 486. Well clear of 12, who in turn is well ahead of the rest. 411 and 562 battling out for that position. The question is now, can Bobby Pooley find a way past Kieran Thompson in 107? The laps are ticking away, and it's 14 done and 5 next time. So 5 laps for 107, 486 Bobby Pooley, who over the years has been used to putting the bumper in. He can't, of course, in lightning rods. Goes to the outside, no room there at the moment, or no line. Perhaps more importantly, there's been drama on turn 2 as the star graders have got in each other's way. 51 and 337 badly affected there, along with 68 Pete Jennings. Back to the lead, and through we go. 4 laps to go, and still the white grader leads. Pooley, only a yellow grader, but much racing experience of the ovals, is still exactly the same distance behind. I think he's going to have to try the outside. 12 is also getting into the argument as well. There's 3 laps to go. 107, 486 and 12 then. Down to the final 3 laps then, and 3 cars in a showdown for the final win of the lightning rods this afternoon. And it's Reese Humphries now that goes to the outside. And is he going to make it count? If he does, he might take the pair of them. 12 driving around the outside, giving it a go at least. Down to the final couple of laps then. 107 on the inside, 486 and 12. Credit to him for giving it a go. There's only a lap plus this to go, and Reese now on the wide outside is coming to challenge. 107 still there. 12 who impressed everybody in practice with the way he went round. Can he make it stick on the outside? 107, 12 and 486. The final bend, 107 and 12 side by side. They come off the final bend. 107 sticking at it. 12 straightens up. Didn't quite get there, but a game effort in the final. 486 back in third. Behind that 411, and then 562, 134 and 54. The rest a long way back. 337 and 51, 585. The red flags will end the final race for the Lightning Rods here this afternoon. Credit to number 12 who gave it a go round the outside, just failed to get there by about half a length in the end. So it's 107 who takes a heat double the last two races in the class of the afternoon. We'll see him on his lap of honour next. On that bend, that was some good skilled driving there from the top runners and the pace car driver. Wasn't sure they were all going to come around unscathed, but they did. Well, down in 1 the big tail has just about got out of harm's way. So, here we go then, final time this afternoon, and the bangers into strides. We've already seen how this Jones in fourth place. Take some drive from there. Midway down the pack in around 10th place at the moment. So up front then, 400 comes through. Can he get his win here in his final race? Second back to those Evans, smile on his face. Jack Bradley into level 4. Bradley in third and 59 behind those ones, so on the way up the home step, 400 to level 4, 26 for 59. Tyler in 330, pushed around. So going round towards the middle, after the 5, number 400, next time, a few lengths, 464, Bradley into seconds. Third, followed by 59. Those have just got to us shortly.